Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we are going to be talking about Ripple and XRP, as well as the vast majority of crypto and finance. And with that being said, I hope that you are all having a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are out there in the world. So recently we have been witnessing a big spotlight being put on these programmatic sales of XRP from Ripple, and the overall narrative that is being spewed from a lot of people is the fact that they need to let XRP breathe. They are manipulating XRP. They are holding XRP down in value. And although that is the easy way of thinking that, oh, XRP is just underperforming because it's being manipulated, I do think that there's a lot of things that we really need to go over and talk about, because XRP, in my opinion, was suppressed for a very long time, and it did miss out on one of the biggest bull runs, which was 2021, due to the fact that it was suppressed by the SEC lawsuit. Now, I've talked about why that lawsuit did suppress XRP, and anyone that does say that that lawsuit did not suppress XRP is idiotic. And the reason why I say that is because guess what? You had the mainstream media FUD machine spewing nonsense about XRP being a security. I talked to multiple people during 2021 in actual real life outside of crypto about XRP, and they said, isn't that the coin that is being sued by the SEC about being a security? Why would I touch that? And also, XRP was delisted on all major platforms that, guess what? The herd had access to. When you bring in the flood of retail, they're not going to touch decentralized exchanges and try to go and buy XRP on, other exchanges that are not as easy as like Coinbase to access. So yes, there was a lot of barriers around XRP back in 2021. There was a lot of suppression around XRP in 2021, in my opinion. Now, when we really look at XRP as well, even today, there's still so much FUD revolving around XRP. But there's no SEC. XRP is back on major exchanges. It is night and day difference from 2021 to now. The only problem is that everyone is expecting XRP to be trading at $2 right now, at the time that we are very early into this next cycle. So let's look into this discussion. So in recent days, discussions about XRP's programmatic sales have reemerged, prompting me to ponder the market makers Ripple partnered with. The first image reference shows that Ripple distributed XRP to 3 market makers for market sales purposes. Many of those XRPs were transferred to a GSR Markets address, GSR_IO, which played a key role in market volume until January 5th of 2017. When they paused their liquidity services, according to a second image dated December 18th, 2017, it appears they resumed their activities for the remainder of that year. The identities of the other market makers remain unknown, but I've asked GPT for educated guesses based on the redacted document and potential connections of that time. AlgoTrader and B2C2 are 2 names that come up as potential candidates. AlgoTrader is in the business of providing sophisticated trading solutions that could be useful for market makers in the cryptocurrency field. Now, B2C2 stands out as a veteran cryptocurrency liquidity provider, known for its over-the-counter trading services that manage large cryptocurrency volumes like XRP without major market impact. However, the accuracy of these suggestions is speculative, and I'm keen to delve deeper to understand the intricacies of these partnerships and their market impact, particularly on XRP's price. The market cap has grown substantially over time, resulting in a significant increase in liquidity. I welcome any further information or insights on this matter. Now, here are those emails. So here we have the programmatic sales of XRP. And again, you can see that this is from those emails. And we have down here, this is from Brad Garlinghouse. We have in parallel, I would need his Skype and his assistants, whoever is doing the sending of the XRP. Let's just consolidate reporting and accounting and let XRP breathe. Now, this was the big discussion, and this was even talking about stopping the 6T bots for the same reason we stopped the 4T bots. And it was just a discussion about it and regarding it. And beyond this, right, this was the idea. So is this true? And we have XRP holders 589, Ripple 6T bots and 4T bots, XRP holders 50 cents. So this was getting blown out of proportion. Everyone was saying, all right, they're still manipulating the price. But now we have from David Schwartz, he finally confirms the fact that they stopped programmatic sales of XRP. And we can actually see that, right? Ripple has continued to sell XRP only in connection with on-demand liquidity transactions. Now, with those on-demand liquidity transactions, could we possibly see heightened sell pressure of those on-demand liquidity partners getting XRP, dumping significant percentages of XRP and things like that could ultimately add to sell pressure on XRP, keeping it down? Yeah, that could very well be the possibility. Do I think that that's what's happening? Not exactly. But we have down here, is this an acknowledgement that price was manipulated in the past? I don't believe that our programmatic sales of XRP manipulated the price in any way. I believe we made every attempt to minimize the price impact of our programmatic sales. I also find the accusation puzzling. What is supposed to be our motive for manipulating the price? Then if we go back over here, we can see that, can you provide more detailed definitions of programmatic and in connections with on-demand liquidity? And he actually breaks this down. Again, you could see how programmatic sales would ultimately be a significant impact on the market. Programmatic sales are sales that take place on exchanges. So this is direct volume. Generally by market making with a slight net bias towards reducing the amount you hold. Effectively, you sell an asset by helping other people both buy and sell that asset, but on net, you sell more than you buy. Sales and connections with on-demand liquidity occur when someone wants to make a payment somewhere using Ripple payments. For example, say someone wants to send Mexican pesos. One way they can do this is by buying XRP from Ripple. At the moment, they need to make the payment, send the XRP to a Mexican exchange XRP for MXN, and then use a payment provider to make a Mexican domestic payment to the recipient. If Ripple buys back fewer XRP than sold in that payment, then that is a net sale in connection with on-demand liquidity. So again, this is still sell pressure for XRP. But is that impacting the price right now? In my opinion, I actually don't believe so. But this has been the overall consensus. And a great chart that got put out by XRP Drops, this is programmatic sales from quarter 2 of 2017 to quarter 1 of 2023. You can see from data that, guess what? We have 0 sales of XRP, and this is money in millions, from quarter 4 of 2019 all the way up to quarter 1 of 2023. And I would argue that this is probably still the same even to now. And I do believe that programmatic sales of XRP is pretty much dead in the water and has been for a very long time. So as we really look at this, I don't believe that this is going to greatly impact XRP. And I don't think that it was ever going to greatly impact XRP. And we even see down here, disciplined, responsible stakeholders continued pause in XRP sales. And this was actually in quarter 3 of 2019. Ripple further reduced XRP sales and paused programmatic sales. But that was in quarter 3 of 2019. So as we really look at what's going on here, do I think that this drastically impacted the price of XRP? Not necessarily. I mean, even if you go back to quarter 4 of 2017, $151.1 million worth of XRP was sold in terms of programmatic sales. And even in quarter 1 of 2018, 56.66 million was also sold. And this is like right at the top of XRP back in 2017, 2018. So again, do with that information what you will. But the main thing that I'm really looking at right now around the space when it comes to XRP is not so much is it being, manipulated, is it being held down? Again, if we look at the overall structure here that we are in, I don't see how you could be bearish on the overall chart of XRP right now. This looks very, very good. The weekly candle close is tonight, and if we can get a close over that 58-cent zone that we pretty much wicked to on that candle wick on this weekly candle, that would be very significant. That would confirm a breakout to the upside. That would also confirm the fact that we are going to be tapping this upper trend line, which is like right around 62 cents. If we could break over this trend line, then yes, I do believe that the next target is about 66 cents, which is where most of the major resistance is right now on the weekly chart. After that is broken, then the next level of interest is about 75 cents. Yes, I know everyone is probably thinking the same exact thing. We need much higher prices to really kind of justify holding XRP for this long. And yes, we will get those prices. But right now, you need to understand that we are still very well early into this next cycle. There's actually a great post by Rect Capital that got put out regarding altcoin hype cycles. And here we are in quarter one. You have quarter two, quarter three, and quarter four, and you can see the lowest type and the highest type. The lowest type is in green, which is basically where we are at. And then the highest type is in red, which is where we are headed to technically around April. Now, the best part about all of this is when it comes back to the XRP USD chart, I keep telling you guys the biggest one to look at is the XRP Bitcoin price chart. Now, are we bottomed out on this chart? That's a big question. And honestly, if we look at the overall MACD, I personally believe that we are bottomed out on this chart. We are at the lowest levels on the MACD since going all the way back to April of 2021. And we all know what happened back in April of 2021 where we ran to almost $2. I'm really looking at this chart and I'm watching to see if we regain momentum on a lot of these EMAs and we start to break over them. And that would be pretty significant from the level that we are at right now on this weekly candle that is pretty substantially low. I mean, guys, from the July timeframe to where we are at right now, we are down 64%. And on the bottom of this candle wick, it's 65%, which is crazy. And this is against Bitcoin. So you could tell how weak XRP right now is against Bitcoin. But if we start to regain momentum and break over some of these EMAs, you're talking about a 54% gain on just a Bitcoin pair. To get to the 200 weekly EMA, which is what I'm actually watching for us to close over, not this weekly candle, but throughout this year, I'm ultimately watching this level closely. You're talking about roughly 105% gain. And if we are talking about that, that would ultimately lead to almost a 100% gain on the USD pair as well. And from here, like I said, I don't think that I need to tell you guys that 100% gain would take us to over $1 plus. So that's what I'm really watching for. And you know, I keep relying on just telling you guys the fact that we still are early into this next cycle. Like Bitcoin has not made a new all-time high. Look at the total too, guys. This is the altcoin market excluding Bitcoin. We are riding this trend line, and look at how far away we still are from those 2021 highs. I mean, from where we are at right now, I'm not even going off of just the candle bodies or anything like that, or the candle wick. Sorry, I'm going off the candle body here. You are talking about roughly a 94% gain here throughout the entire altcoin market. We are at 800 and almost 80 billion. We have to get to 1.7, almost $1 trillion for the total too, in order for it to break over a new all-time high. And if we go all the way back in time, we can see where the 2017-2018 all-time highs were. Now, are we going to see the same exact gain here where it was, roughly, this is like almost 300% of a gain? Not exactly. I don't think that we're going to repeat that because remember, this is a lot larger market cap, so diminished gains are a potential. But I do have this $2.5 trillion area up here that I'm very interested in, which would be about roughly 185% of a gain. And from here, that's pretty significant. And it would be significant for XRP as well. But we are still early into this next cycle. And even in my prior video, I did outline the overall sentiment worldwide of crypto searches. Guys, the retail crowd is not here yet. They are not even looking up crypto. They're not even looking into crypto. Mainstream media is not, pumping out bullish articles and talking about it on the news and things like that. When that starts to happen, the flood's going to come in. And that's when you want to be selling on the dumb money that's entering the space late and FOMOing in. But remember, right? Like that does not happen until Bitcoin makes a new all-time high. And when we talk about that, that's when rotators actually start rotating capital from Bitcoin into altcoins like even XRP. So when we really look at XRP, is XRP being suppressed? I don't believe so. Guys, remember, XRP is a lot harder to move than your typical, $100 million market cap altcoin. This is still in the top 10. It's a blue chip. It's been a blue chip for a very long time. What we are really watching for is the money flows. And I will say, if XRP does not make a new all-time high this cycle, then we really need to look into what's really going on, because that would 100%, in my opinion, confirm that someone is holding XRP down and suppressing it. Until then, I'm really just kind of relying on the fact that back in 2021, we were in the middle of a lawsuit. There was a lot of negative FUD. We were delisted on all major platforms. We still hit nearly $2. This time around, there's no FUD. We are listed on all of those major platforms yet again. And there's not, that the SEC isn't in our way. So really, at this point in time, we should make a new all-time high this cycle. And if we don't, then I do think that we need to look into a few things. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on if you guys have more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Thanks for watching. Peace out.